Last night I was feeling super down and like I just want to give up. I don't want to do any of this anymore. Delayed yet instant gratification of I put in all of this work and I am being compensated for it as soon as I put it out there. And that has not been happening for me for a long time. Hey everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Desiraé Ofori and this is my art studio vlog. So this week is launch week. I am releasing four new original paintings on my website. This is the first release that I've done since I think the summer or early fall, and I am excited. I'm a little anxious and just kind of trying to stay with the flow and not think too much about it. Just want to think about being successful, having a successful launch in the way that I actually get everything done and up on the website and out in the internet and everybody knows about it and is able to shop. But I'm also hoping that, realistically, that I'm also successful in the way that I get some sales. Even if it's just one sale, I would love for everything to sell out. But even if it's just one sale, like that would really be a nice boost of confidence to push me into the next launch. I am getting everything listed on the website. This is one of the paintings. This one is called Fruits of the Spirit. There are 9 circles, and it was actually originally inspired by these back here, and I'll bring them out. These are my new beginning pieces. And they are a mix of acrylic ink, and palette knife technique with using a soft body acrylic. This is another one. And this is the last one. And they will be coming included with the frame. I took photos yesterday, edited all of the photos, uploaded all of the photos to my website. So now I just have to create the listing and then pull those photos and for each listing. So it's a lot that goes into this, guys. So now I have to figure out the cost of shipping and then make all those calculations to decide how much it's going to be. I have some boxes. I don't even remember where I got this one from. I also have a UPS flat rate box. I like to try to have a couple of these on hand just in case. These are free to get if you didn't know from the post office. You can also order them on the USPS.com website. All of the sizes free. Envelopes, all of that. That's for priority and express shipping, including international. You can get them all for free. You can get these for free too. If you're using a plain box and you want it to stand out that it's priority, you can do that. All right, so I have my painting, I have my box. So what I'm gonna do is take my scale, turn that on, add the box, add frame, a little bit of this, and then I usually add a little card or art print, personalized thank you card to them. And so that's approximately the weight that will be in this box. And then I can always add a few extra ounces to make up for extra packaging that I might have to put in. So let's see what it says. And we are at 1 pound 12.9. So about 1 pound and 13 ounces. So I'll probably go ahead and put it at 2 pounds just to be on the safe side. So I know it's going to be about 2 pounds to ship this. Because 16 ounces is a pound. Anything over 16 ounces is a pound. So I used to keep and hoard boxes, all kinds of stuff. I'm oh, you never know. And I think, how long has it been? Being transparent, y'all. It has been over a year. 2021 was the last time I sold a large painting. I'm just so thankful for those people for buying from me, for seeing something that drew them in. I am praying to God for more customers like that, to find more people like that who not just value what I do, because a lot of people, I get a lot of, oh, that's so pretty, that's beautiful, but I don't make a lot of sales when it comes to my original art. So yeah, we're still working it out. I still consider myself a successful artist because, like, the idea of taking something from your brain and putting it on paper, putting it on canvas, making it a digital design, doing this work of figuring out shipping and having a website and hosting a website and putting up listings and doing marketing and emailing and making reels and making vlogs and all of this stuff. Like, this is a lot of work. This is more than just a hobby. This is my business. This is one of the ways that I am seeking out to make a living. And I know I just have to keep at it. Some people would say, oh, you keep doing the same thing over and over and like you're not making any success. But some things you do have to put in a little bit more time and effort into. And I hope this year I'll be able to get my artwork more out in the public. I really need to go to like a coffee shop and restaurants and reach out to them. And I think my thing is just trying to figure out what type of shops would be the best fit to reach out, whose customer base would see something like this, would see my style and be like, I've got to have that. I absolutely love it. I will come back when I have an update about how the launch goes tomorrow.
All right, so as you see, it's Wednesday, and it was the day that I launched my collection to my email list. I didn't get any sales that day, but in the meantime, while I was waiting around to see if there was any sales or any traction, I decided to just go ahead and do something that would keep me active and help me to keep my mind off of the launch. So I decided to repaint this painting I made back in June 2021. It was something that I made in a time where I was feeling down and wanted something to uplift me, and every time I walked into my office to update my space and just make me feel good. So that's what this painting was about. But now I felt it was time to switch things up because I didn't want to have that memory. I wanted to have a memory of me moving forward and moving onward into the new direction I'm taking.
Okay, so it is Saturday and it has been a couple of days since my launch to my email list and to social media. And how many sales have I made? Zero sales. I have been processing. Last night I was feeling super down and like I just want to give up. I don't want to do any of this anymore. Not art, but just like creating paintings for people's homes. But I've had a good night's rest. I have had good conversation with a couple of friends. I have had a great devotional. We are doing the Unexpected devotional on the YouVersion Bible app by Christine Kane, and literally, I am living this devotional like in real time. Like every day, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're speaking to what I'm going through today, or you're speaking to what I just went through yesterday, and okay, now I need to reframe my thinking and perspective and everything. It's just been like, it's been amazing, but still like, oh gosh, what is the rest of it's 14 days, so we're on day 4 today, and I'm like, what are the next 10 days going to look like? Oh my goodness, because I'm literally living this devotional in real time. So, but I had decided last night that I was going to pivot. I'm not going to do canvas pieces for homes anymore for decoration, that I was going to just focus on creating paintings, no matter the size, that would allow me to have designs digitized to put on products. So, you know, for books and homeware and home decor items and lifestyle products and things like that. That was my decision last night. And a friend of mine has been getting on me. Two friends of mine actually randomly this week has been like really encouraging me to consider bringing back consultations to my business. Last year, I was doing consultations where you could book me for 30 minutes, an hour, or you could set up like a recurring schedule to meet up with me virtually every week for 4 to 5 weeks. And I had two to three clients, and it was paid, but I was kind of like, I don't know if this is really it for me. But I've decided that, sometimes we want to do things, we want things to happen, and it's obvious. It's like right in front of us. Like, this is what you can do. Like, this is a gift, this is a talent, this is a skill, this is an opportunity that you have that's available to you. Why are you not going after it? Why are you not pushing through to do it? And I have so badly wanted, like, for the traditional route of me creating paintings, just posting them on social media or sending them to my email list and getting sales. Like, I have seen that work for so many artists, and I have really badly wanted that for myself for the last 5 years that I've been doing this full time. And it has not consistently worked out that way. And I realized also, had to think about it, like a lot of the things that did sell quickly for me, like I made them, I showed the process, and then I posted it and people were buying them up, were when I was making the phone grips, custom phone grips, was when I was making hand painted stationery, was when I was making the earrings, hand painted earrings, like my custom products that people could use in their everyday lives or that were easy to gift to other people. Those were the things that sold well. But what made me stop a lot of the times was it was so time consuming, and I didn't feel like the price that I was charging for it justified the amount of time and energy and effort it was taking me to create this product, plus the whole back end of preparing for a launch, posting it, taking pictures, figuring out shipping, shopping for supplies, like all of those things that go into it. I didn't feel like it justified it. So I stopped. So I am at a crossroads right now, having to figure out, what am I really going to do? I feel just very tired right now. And maybe next week I will feel differently. I just feel very exhausted right now. Like, mentally drained from launch. Usually launches take a lot out of me. And then on top of it taking a lot out of me, what usually refuels me and refills my cup is when I'm making sales. When I'm like, okay, it was worth it because I made sales and people are loving it. I made sales. It's just, I am getting rewarded. I am getting that delayed yet instant gratification of, I put in all of this work and I am being compensated for it as soon as I put it out there. And that has not been happening for me for a long time. So I am exhausted. I have had nothing to really refuel my cup when it comes to that sense of getting a reward, a tangible reward for all of the work I've put in. So I know I made a hard decision yesterday, but I'm not going to make any hard decisions this week. I will wait till next week and allow God to continue to just speak to me. One thing I do realize is that maybe it's not that my artwork isn't good enough, because like I've said time and time again, like, I'm getting compliments. I am getting opportunities. People are reaching out to me to do things. It's just the reward of it's being sold is not paying off. And that has been very difficult to continue to try to push through. I feel like I'm hitting a brick wall every time. So what I realized is that my approach may just be wrong. So it's not that painting on canvas and for people's homes is the wrong avenue for me. It just may be my approach on how I'm getting it out there. I had the idea for someone else that I did a consultation with yesterday. We had 2 hours and it was awesome. She came to me for one thing, but I was able to boost her. And she said I gave her a business plan. I showed her so many options that she had that she didn't realize that she did have right in her home. I gave her confidence, I motivated her. I also threw in a little bit of therapy, because I have a mental health background. I was a therapist for several years. So I was able to pull in a lot of pieces from who I am and what I know and my experiences, and just like, all put that all together. So if I could do more like that, I wouldn't mind it. I really wouldn't mind it at the right price. Because for a while I've been like, oh, I could just give it away for free, but like it really does take time. I really could use the money, and I feel like if I just give it away for free, like I might not get the type of clientele that's actually going to take it and go with it and run with it. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I have done free for so long, and people usually don't even do anything with everything I told them. And to me, that's kind of like, that's a waste. Like, I gave you all this free information, you didn't do anything with it, you just sat on it. To me, that's a waste, and I don't want to keep doing that. So at least if I give you information and you do nothing with it, at least I made something from it. I was, whatever. My lawn guy is here. It's about to get loud. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. And until next time, be blessed.